In week 1, we discussed how we would need faith in order to achieve our goals. And in week 2, we've just been discussing how we would need to start taking steps of faith in order to achieve what we are hoping to achieve. As we come towards the end of week 2, we have been discussing how faith requires a lot of endurance. We can compare it to an endurance race, that we actually have to endure in faith. And it's not just a once-off, I believe I can. We actually have to persevere. Just like you would if we were running the comrades, you would actually have to have endurance. You would need to persevere. And this is what is needed in order for us to achieve our goals. It is by faith, but it's also faith and patience that we access all the promises. Often when it comes to weekends, we may be tempted to give up. We'll be in the race and then weekends will come and there'll be social settings which may throw us a curveball, because we may be faced with temptations to eat things that are not part of our current eating plan, and that may cause us to stumble in achieving our particular goals, or we may be out of our usual routine. And this also can be quite challenging, because we may have set out to do something and then we end up in a shopping center, we end up hungry, and one thing leads to another, and we end up getting takeaways, and then we go off track. And if we have a mindset that is all in or all out, we may end up totally giving up. But in a lifestyle challenge, we have to recognize that these are just opportunities for us to endure. Yes, we may not get it right every single time, but that's okay. Even if we are on track 50% of the time, that is still better than going totally off track. These things happen, but we have to learn how to navigate these social situations. So here are a few examples of what we can do in order to set ourselves up for success. Number 1, we could mentally prepare ourselves for the day. So we will have an idea of what our day looks like, and then mentally envision ourselves at the social function and picture ourselves actually achieving our goal. So that is always helpful. Or picture, how can I navigate the situation? How can I succeed? And then secondly, we can try and prep and plan ahead. So being prepared ahead, possibly taking a healthier alternative to a social function, is always a great opportunity, and it's always a hit, because healthy food always tastes better. And then thirdly, when temptations arise, we don't always have to give into temptation. So for example, let's just say we want fast food. Rather opt for Nando's chicken salad instead of a pizza. It's just a healthier option. So when we are faced with these kinds of situations, let's just choose something better and a better alternative. And then lastly, let's not make excuses why we can't achieve. Yes, if we don't always make the healthiest choice, that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself, but also try your best. And as long as you've tried your best, we always just getting one step closer to where we want to go.